Okay, so this video is going to be on field injection. So instead of getting the car this way, we're going to inject it right here, like that. Now before I do this, I want to show you something. Let's make it private. What does it say? Must be initialized. Let's make it nullable and set it equal to null. Oops. Okay. Okay, so we get our component, and you can see when we run it, can't find car. Dagger does not support injection into private fields. That is important to know and remember. So that's kind of a drawback to Dagger, is you cannot inject into private fields. So this cannot be private. All right, now let's run it again. Okay, and got another error. Dagger does not support. Oh, I gotta rebuild it. Rebuild. Did I leave it private? No, I didn't. Okay, rebuild it. All right, now it's a problem. Okay, it does not support. It still thinks it's private. All right, so it must be regarding it as private when it's like this. So let's make this a late init var again. Get away from being nullable. And now let's try to run it. Let me plug my laptop in before it dies. Okay, it built, it's installing, but we get an error. Okay, what's the error? Late init property has not been initialized, so it's throwing an error when this line of code executes, because late init, it will throw that exception, this exception, if it's not been initialized. So the reason it's not been initialized is because Dagger needs to know one more thing, and we're going to add it right here. It's a function. We'll call it inject. The name doesn't matter, but the argument matters. So we're going to pass it main activity. Okay. Now, like I said, the name doesn't matter, but the argument does, and it cannot be a superclass, so we can't just pass app compat activity. It has to be the name of the activity. All right, so let me rebuild. My computer sounds like it's gonna take off. And it rebuilt, no problem. Now let me run it. And it should fail. Yep, it failed again. Late init property still has not been initialized. Now we have to call that. So I'm going to do it before before that. So component.inject this. This is main activity. Now let's run it. I'm going to get rid of this line of code and that empty line. Make it a little more clear. There we go, no errors. There it is, running on the phone. And I just rotated it, so it should be in the logs twice, and it is. All right, so that's how you do field injection. When you want to put a field and you want to inject it, this is how you do it. All right, if this video helped, go ahead and like it, subscribe, and I'll keep making more. All right, and I forgot to add one more thing. The source code is available on GitHub. Link is in the description. All right, thanks for watching.